Unison Marketplace is one of the easiest places to start real federal bidding, but only if you know what to check before you submit the bid. I have won 28 awards with Unison worth over $1 million. So in this video, I will show you how to find a bid, check the terms, price it correctly, and submit without guessing. Let's go to Unison Marketplace. Once you log in into Unison Marketplace, go to the Opportunities tab and see all opportunities. Here you see the open bids. You may see products, services, repairs and supplies. Now let's go to the opportunity and click one of them. That is laser printing cleaning machine. Now the description of the item says see attach requirement document. They are asking for 2 laser cleaning machines. It's due in next 3 hours. This is the open market bid. The specification should meet or exceed. It means that they are looking for alternate part that can perform the same job. So this is the bid decrement. We will come to this on the later stage of the video. And now if we go to the bottom, we see salient characteristic attachment. This is very important. You need to read the attachment. If we look at the product specification, they are asking for 2 units of 6000 watt continuous handheld fiber laser head. The length should be 20 meter. What we will simply do is we will open ChatGPT and we will upload the document, write down the prompt, suggest relevant models as per attached specification sheet, and we send the prompt. The top selection is SFX laser 6050. We will use this information to contact with the manufacturer or with the authorized distributor of this equipment, and we will gather a quote. I have already received a quote from the manufacturer, so we are going to quote it on the later stage of the video. We also need to study the attachment that is required. They need a formal quotation and it must include company name, address, cage code, UEI number, point of contact with name, titles, phone and email address, the technical capabilities, brochure of the equipment that meets all the specifications. They are also saying for estimated lead time. The attachment may include the exact specification, product details, delivery rules, forms, photos, or seller documents that the buyer wants. Do not skip the buyer terms because the buyer terms explain the condition you may be agreeing to when you submit a bid. When you bid, you are not just submitting a price. You are saying, I understand what the buyer wants and I can do the work under the terms. While looking at the solicitation, you must ask 3 questions. What do they want? Where do they want it? And when do they need it? If you cannot answer those 3 questions, do not price the bid yet. Read the opportunity again, check the attachment, check the items, and if you are still not clear, do not move forward yet. Now let's go and find some other opportunities that we can work on. Take this opportunity, heel blocks. With the name of the opportunity, it seems simple that we can bid on it. Then you open the attachment and you realize they want exact specification, product documentation, special terms, or something else you do not expect. For example, if we look at the attachment requirements such as drawing, bidder must submit their mix design. Concrete construction should conform to all requirements of ACI 301 and air intake having a minimum ultimate compressive strength of 5000 psi at 28 days. So these are the complex requirements and I do not understand. This is not a beginner friendly opportunity. Here is the simple test. You should be able to explain the bid in 1 sentence. For example, in the previous opportunity, we can say that they need a laser paint cleaner that meets those specifications, delivered to this location, and the delivery deadline is also clear. How we identify the opportunity as beginner friendly. Opportunity is beginner friendly if it has clear description, clear quantity, delivery location, enough time so that you can get quote from the supplier. The attachments are simple and you can understand the terms. Most importantly, you can tell the opportunity in one single sentence. If you want this checklist while submitting your first bid, grab the Unison bid proposal checklist below. It's built around the same checkpoint system: requirements, attachment, terms, pricing, supply risk, and final submission. If the bid clears this beginner friendly test, you are ready for the part of Unison that can help you win. But it's also the part that can make you lose money fast if you don't control yourself. This part is reverse bidding. Let's take an example of an opportunity to give you explanation of reverse bidding. We have a requirement for breakfast meals, the 22 quantity, lunch meals, 33 quantity, and dinner meals, 33 quantity. It gives the requirement, what is required. The hot meals are required, disposable eating utensils. This tells us the number of meals, and these are the other requirements. Now what we will do is we have a pricing for this. We will start submitting it. In a normal bid, you submit your price and wait. In reverse bidding, seller may compete by lowering their price. You may be able to see if your bid leads or lags. At first, that feels helpful. If you are close, you can lower your price and move up. But this is where beginners get emotional. They start chasing the lead, and I have done the same mistake. I kept lowering my price just to stay in the lead position. At the time, it felt like I was winning. The price kept moving. I keep adjusting. I just wanted to stay in front. But then I look at the number. It no longer made sense. I had to withdraw the offer later. This is the danger with reverse bidding. The platform can make you feel like being in the first place is the goal. It is not. Profit is actually the goal. Every time you lower your prices, you may be cutting into money you need to perform. This is the part where we need to provide the manufacturer and the part number, the unit price, and the important thing, we need to provide the stop auto bid price. This is where reverse bidding come in. Now we have entered the prices. 76 is my walkaway price, and I have priced maximum at 124. This means that if somebody bids it at 75, then I will be lagging in it. We need to add the attachment as a proposal because they have asked it. We will come here and add attachment. We will upload a file, the one that I have showed you with the non-pricing information. This file is uploaded. We are now continuing towards the submission of the bid. Total cost will be 9,614. My walkaway price will be 6,094. So this is how you use reverse bidding to either increase your profit or to make your bid more competitive with the lower pricing. Now we are clicking the submit button, and the opportunity is in lag. Before you reverse bid, you need to know your numbers, know the real cost, profit target, delivery cost, supplier price, admin time, and your walkaway price. If another sellers go below your walkaway price, let them have it. That may feel like losing, but sometimes the best bid is not the one you do not win. If this helps you avoid a bad bid, hit like. So many beginners see this before they chase the lowest number. Now, the next question is simple. How do you know your walkaway price? You know it when you build your price from the real cost. Pricing is not about entering the lower number. A low price can help you win, but a bad price can make the win painful. For example, $6,000 is my contract price. It cost me about $5,000 to fulfill. That means I am left with $1,000 before any overheads or cost associated with this order. These are the numbers that I have taken from the supplier before I submitted. This is not a guess, and I have not forgotten any of the cost. But imagine if I had guessed the pricing, if I forgot the shipping, or if I forgot the delivery charges, or the supplier is not real. $1,000 profit can shrink while searching for the new vendors, or I might get up ending in the loss for this particular opportunity. Before you submit, build the price. Supplier cost, labor cost, shipping, delivery, admin time, platform fees, profit, walkaway price. Once you know your real price, reverse bidding is easier to control. You are not guessing anymore. You know your walkaway numbers. But even good prices can fail if your supplier or subcontractor is not confirmed. If you win as a prime contractor, the buyer is looking at your company, not your supplier, not someone you found after the award, not the company that said would help. Let's use the laser paint clean example. Before you bid, you need the exact model, return price, delivery timelines, and warranty details. Also, if there is any documents associated with the product. We are bidding on this opportunities because we have discussed all those things with the manufacturer. So now we will move toward the submission of this opportunity. The bid decrement function is $10. The manufacturer has agreed to provide it in 45 days. And now we will click accept all terms. And we will go to the continue. We will have to add the quotation for our company. I have attached the quotation that has my company name, address, cage code, UEI, point of contact, and also we need to attach the specification sheet as well. Here is the brochure of the product and we will move toward continue. We will input the information here. We will stop this bid at 39,999 as we have received 37,800 as a price and the rest we are keeping as a margin. We will add $47,000, so our bid will be starting from $47,000, and if someone goes below $47,000 they will be using $10 decrement and they will be proceeding with the iteration until the price reaches $39,999. That is my walkaway price. Once we accept to it, and these are the attachment and this is the pricing information, click the submit button. See the other submission is also on lag. So this is how you submit a bid using the system and the checklist that I have provided. What to do after the submission? You can go into the award submission history and you can see and check the bid results. You may not win your first bid, that is normal, but a lost bid is not always wasted. If you review it, it becomes a feedback. Maybe your prices were too high. Maybe deadline was too tight. Maybe you missed an attachment. Maybe you need better supplier pricing. Maybe you picked the wrong opportunity. After each bid, ask, was my price realistic? Was I leading or lagging? Did I understand the requirement? Did I include the right documents? What would I change next time? So here is your challenge. Do not submit 10 random bids. Find the opportunity first. Run it through the Unison bid proposal checklist that I have provided. Only submit if it clears every checklist point. One opportunity, one checklist, one clear decision. That matters because skill comes from careful practice, not random actions. And once you know how to check bid on Unison, sam.gov became easier to understand. Because now you are not just searching, you know what to look for. So watch this next video. I will show you how to search sam.gov step by step to find beginner friendly opportunities.